Hey Capricorn, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your mid-November general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that everyone is doing well. So Capricorn, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Deja Vu by Beyonce. I will leave the link to that song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading if you so choose to. What I heard immediately is that some of you guys are experiencing deja vu or reoccurring situations when it comes to your relationships. I feel like this is a time of enlightenment for a lot of you all, especially getting ready to go towards your birthday season, which will be at the end of the month, end of the year rather. Okay, something also could be happening at the end of this month because there's no such thing as coincidence, so I said that for a reason. For a lot of you all, okay. So for a lot of you all, it's going to be surrounding family events, and you guys know if you celebrate the holidays, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving could be a very telling time for a lot of you all. Like you can see patterns in your type of your love relationships, like how you deal with family members, how you deal with changes in the dynamic when it comes to your relationship. And by that I mean, what I'm getting is a strong vibe that some of y'all may realize that you overcompensate in your relationships. Like say for instance, every year it's always been a big thing for your family where you always go to your mother's or your father's or whoever for Thanksgiving, but this year your partner wants you to change that. Now that's not a bad thing because there is compromise in relationships, but I feel like what I'm getting is that for a lot of you all, you may have already spoken on this and this is a big to-do for your family, and it's like your person may have an issue with this and you're to compensate it or to overcompensate for the situation. You don't want any conflict. You can just give in to whatever your partner is saying. And for you, I feel like this is a pattern. And you're starting to realize like, well, every time just to keep the peace in a situation, I'm always the one who's making certain sacrifices. You get what I'm saying? It's something about you giving sacrifices after sacrifice after sacrifice, something that you feel very strongly about, but you want to keep the peace in a situation. But is it really keeping peace? Because I feel like it's costing you your peace, your inner peace, your emotional peace. You know, I feel like there's an energy of stress around this situation. And like I said, with the song Deja Vu, what I'm really getting is that you all are finally realizing this. Like I'm getting a very strong spiritual energy. Like somebody is awakening to some not so positive traits about themselves. And even though you're awakening to these situations, I don't feel like it's negative. I feel like it's actually very positive because I feel like it's helping you realize your own patterns, okay, and how you deal with your relationships. Because I feel like for some of you all, what I'm getting is that a lot of you all may allow people to kind of walk all over you. And that's not a typical thing for Capricorns. Capricorns have very strong personalities, but I feel like in certain areas, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, some of you are just passive, like, whatever, as long as it's going to keep the peace, I'm going to do it. But you're realizing that it's not really keeping peace. It's actually costing you yours, is what I'm getting, okay? So let's see what we get for you guys today. We're going to change the card at the top and the bottom of the deck. We will do the same for your clarifying deck. And as always, there's absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks. So once I start shuffling, if I get reversals, I will read it as such. Some of you guys need to work on your heart chakra because I just felt like this, like this, and of course your heart beats, right? But I feel like this flutter just now. So some of you guys need to work on your heart chakra. It may be out of alignment. And that makes a lot of sense also why I'm getting this message that I'm getting for you all. I feel like for you all, it's one of those things where if you love someone, you're just willing to do whatever just to keep the peace. But again, it's not really keeping peace. It's not, because it's making your heart chakra move out of alignment. It's something that's not stable there, you know. But when it comes to matters of the heart, you do anything, you know, that you feel necessary to make things peaceful. That's just, and I feel like confusion. Like someone feels scattered. Someone feels as though they have to choose one thing over another, and it's costing your peace. I just keep hearing it's costing your peace. So, okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck, you guys made your arcana, okay? As you guys made your arcana. Also on the lower vibration of the devil card, it talks about toxic connections, toxic attachments, and also dancing with the devil. But when I say dancing with the devil, you guys know that saying. It's like you just go to the beat of whatever flute or whatever instrument this devil is playing. You're just dancing to the beat because you literally have people sitting here floating and dancing. And you see how the devil is overseeing the situation. Again, this is not negative because it's you guys' major arcana, but on the lower vibration, because all cards have a higher and lower vibration, it just seems like going with the flow of whatever is being said, just to maintain some type of equilibrium, right? That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle the deck upright a few times until we get your major arcana yet again. And I'm gonna say this again, this is very positive actually, because you're showing up at the very bottom of the deck, right? Which means you're in your power, or the things that you didn't see about yourself, because you see how he has this, his helmet is covering his eyes. The things that you didn't see about yourself, now you're being made aware of. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm getting here is, let's see what's up under here. Yeah. Slowly but surely, you're finding out the truth about that. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the whole entire deck of tarot. And that's coming right after your energy. Pentacles, that's you. Also, some of you all could be pregnant or just recently got married or engaged. Because the Empress, you know, this is always half of a divine counterpart, right? For every Empress, there's an Emperor, vice versa, same sex, however it applies. Some of you all could be getting pregnant also. And I want to say that because I want you to look at this here. You see hiding in the grass, you got that rabbit. And rabbits talk about luck, abundance, and fertility. It's interesting also because you have him going this way, but the rabbit going a different way. Someone may have also lost a pregnancy recently. Also because the rabbit is going in the opposite direction than the knight. Right? But I feel like in the months to come, someone could be getting pregnant. I don't want to sound so, how do you say it, vulgar, the way I'm saying it, the way I'm hearing it, but I have to say it how I'm hearing it. You know, squirrels collect nuts, right? So I feel like in the near future, because it's above him, right? Somebody is going to get pregnant. Somebody's going to get pregnant. I'm getting that because, like I said, even right behind it, you have the Empress, and you see how she's holding this, and it's around her stomach areas, like the focal. And typically in the Empress card, the Empress is pregnant. So some of you guys could be getting pregnant soon. Yeah, because you're doing the dance with the devil. You're doing the dirty dance. They naked, floating around. Yeah, some of you guys going to be getting pregnant. Let's see what's up under here. Yep. Oh, wow. The Wheel of Fortune directly up under the Empress. 2 major arcanas back to back. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be getting pregnant. And this is something, yep, because then there's that rabbit again. Yep, fertility. Could be done with a Leo. You have a lion right here at the top. Someone could be born in the year of the monkey, the year of the lion, or the year of the rabbit. But whatever this is a positive change of events. Some of you all, again, I'm getting that you're putting your family first, or this is how you feel. But it's also something involving confrontations with your peace, though, also. Okay? So I want to part this one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and part randomly so we can shuffle. Yep. Look, wow, you got the 2 of Cups and Lovers. Yeah, so some of you all are choosing your family, your partner over your family. And remember, here's the thing. I just said somebody's going to get pregnant because I'm going to tell you, you know, in the old wives' tales, when someone has a dream of fish, that means somebody's pregnant. Ooh, somebody getting pregnant. And again, I'm going to say somebody has to really reflect of their past relationships when it comes to their love life. Because she's here in the flesh, but then you have this person right here, and it's a ghost. And this could be someone from her past. So and you have the 2 of Cups right next to it. That's a current relationship. And then some of you guys could be reflecting on your past. And I said that. For a lot of y'all, you could be reflecting on past situations, past relationships. And you're realizing that you always put this person first. Or you always put your love relationships first. Someone's first, middle, or last initial could be C. You got a C and an M here. CM. Also, I'm getting an S because it looks like his chest plate right there has an S. CMS. I'm also getting a T and a J. Okay. So let's go ahead and shuffle until we get your major arcana again. It would be the Devil. We get the card. You keep getting the same card. Somebody's going to get pregnant for sure. Possibly finding out around the time of the holidays. So I'm getting big holiday vibe. Again, some of you all could be married. You have the Justice card, Justice of the Peace, the scales getting ready to be balanced. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra. Wow, look at all this energy. So I feel like a lot of you are just feeling like you'll do anything necessary to keep the peace between your love relationships. You put those at the highest regard. But again, I feel like it can cost you your peace. 10 of Swords. You know, feeling stabbed in the back, feeling overwhelmed, betrayed, you know, things like that. Look at that. But it's like, oh, okay, because right now I'm hearing Do for Love. Not the Bill Withers song, but the Tupac song, What You Won't Do for Love. Yeah, but again, I'm going to say, look at that last shuffle. 5 of Swords, it could be causing conflict. Look at that. Wow. 7 of Swords. Liar, cheater, manipulator, sneak, conniver, some type of deception. You have this fox right here, slick as a fox. That's what I'm saying. I feel like past stuff. And I want to say past because with that 5 of Swords, he had those 2 people laying on the ground behind him. Past stuff, past relationships could be coming to the surface, and it's making you realize, like, I'm always giving so much of myself, but in the past it's caused endings in relationships, and it could cause one in this one. Some of you are, you know, yeah, needing to balance the scales. You guys are watching how I'm shuffling. There's 58 cards here. You know, needing to balance the scales to make things fair. Just have a fair playing field altogether. Some of y'all are definitely married. The yin to your yang. You have the yin and yang sign here, you know. Right up under here, the Temperance card. Again, I feel like something's going to happen around the holidays. In Sagittarius season, that would be the time frame of Thanksgiving. So for some of y'all, this is going to happen during Sag season, because that's definitely major arcana for Sag. Tempering yourself, being patient. Also paying attention to what you're putting your passions into. Because right here you have cups with water, that's emotions. And then he's looking directly, she's looking, and I'm saying he, so some of you guys are males who are paying attention to this. Looking directly at this fire, right? Sagittarius energy, you could be dealing with Sag also, but I really get, some of y'all are really realizing what you're putting your attention into, and your attention is driven by your passions, what you feel the most passionate about. Okay, so let's go through the deck. Wow, you guys got 3 major arcana back to back. So you got Libra, Justice, Sagittarius, the Temperance, and then major arcana, the Magician, Gemini, also Virgo, so that could play a role. But what I'm getting overall is that a lot of you all could be realizing that you were dealing with manipulative people in the past, right? Look at how calm he is. I always look at this card and I just look at how calm he is. It's like there's someone who's very sure about their abilities, their abilities to manipulate a situation, okay? So let's go ahead and go through the deck and get your major arcana. Again, it is the Devil. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Yeah, and then we didn't get far. So yeah, so I really feel like a lot of you all are just paying attention to what you're putting your affections and attention into. You have the King of Cups, and then right behind that you have, okay, because see, it wanted to go straight to that 8 of Pentacles. And then you have the 4 of Swords. I was going to say reflecting, because the 4 of Swords is talking about somebody who's pulling back, taking the time to meditate on a situation, think about a situation. And I feel like it has to do with what you're putting your time, effort, and energy and attention into, right? Because you see how attentive he is, and this is your energy. That's Pentacles. You see how attentive he is to that pentacle that he's focused on. Also, this could be a message. Don't have so much tunnel vision that you let other things go to the, you know, to pasture. And I'm hearing pasture, and it's not even something I say. In other words, let everything else fall apart and you're not paying attention to things. Some of you guys may need to start some type of schooling. You see how right here he has these books and they're stacked up. So it's giving me the vibe that some of you all may need to get back into school or pay attention to some type of things that you have been putting in the background, right? If you notice right here, these cobwebs around these pentacles. Again, I feel like you're so focused on this one thing that other things are lacking your attention, okay? Other things are lacking your attention. So let's go ahead and look at your cards. You have the King of Cups, somebody who could definitely be emotionally manipulative, because you see how the Devil is facing the King of Cups. And if you notice here, he looks like he's very well-mannered. He's okay. He's not going through any emotional turmoil. But if you look at it, that foot is in that water, which means he's feeling things very deeply. He just is very good at concealing it. This could be you or your person. And like I said, with the 4 of Swords, there could be some heartbreak surrounding situations, or you're reflecting on situations that cause heartbreak. Because you have 3 of Swords over him, and 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, sorrow, sadness, and grief. But if you look up under him, there's 1 more sword, which means you had a little bit more fight for a situation. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is, a lot of y'all are reflecting on past situations and what it was that ended those situations. Because I just keep getting reoccurring cycles, because the Devil also deals with karmic cycles as well, right? You see how he has a circle around him, things coming full circle, but always intertwining. You see how these lines are intertwining, they always meet a point, meet an end. So it's like coming to the point of realizing that certain situations and things that you put yourself into always come to full circle, is what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, yeah, wow. So you got the 4 of Cups, being unsatisfied or unhappy with something emotionally. Again, I kind of feel like you're realizing that there was some emotional deception on the part of exes, and you may continue to go through cycles of people who puts you through the same thing over and over again. It's interesting because you have this 4 energy here. You have the 4 of Swords and 4 of Cups. So some of you guys could have been with this person for 4+ years. Also, something could have happened 4 months ago. Because again, he's resting. Over the next 4 months, it could be a time of just really reflecting. I feel like I said, I feel like there's times of reflection for a lot of you all. Because he's really, you know, he's pouting, but he's also reflecting on why it is that he doesn't want to take that cup. And I feel like a lot of you are like, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this emotional distress again. I don't want to do it. Also, like I said, a lot of you all are holding back your emotions. Because again, he doesn't look like he's bothered, but that foot is clearly in that water. You know, a lot of you all don't want to show how emotional you are about certain situations, but it's like it's going to come to the surface. Some of y'all are being very stubborn about, and you guys are Capricorns. My father was a Capricorn. Capricorns could be stubborn emotionally. A lot of y'all are stubborn and don't want to deal with things on an emotional level. And a lot of Capricorns, I know they're not very emotional people, or at least that's how they show themselves, right? I know a lot of Capricorns also. So it's you don't want to show that you're emotional about things, but it's like you're going to have to address it, and you don't want to. His arms crossed like he's pouting, like, I don't want to deal with it. So a lot of y'all need to deal with some deep-rooted things emotionally. Take some time to really reflect on it. Yep. And just as I said at the time of 1616, anytime we get mirror numbers, that message is on point for quite a few of you all. So it's time for you to pull back, just take a break, relax, meditate, and pray on the situation. Because I feel like this is affecting your current life. It seems like you just throw yourself into whatever's going on in a moment in your life. You throw yourself into that, and you disregard other things. Other things take the back seat to whatever you're really focused on right now, is what I'm getting. So let's part the deck randomly. Yeah, you got 3 of Pentacles. You got a lot of 3 energy here, okay? You got the 4 of Swords, 3 right over him. You have the 3 of Pentacles, and then he's looking at 3 of Cups. I'm not getting third party here. You guys know typically when you get all those 3s, it's third party. I'm not getting that. What I'm getting is the third party, honestly, is the emotions. If there's any third party, there's emotional stuff that you're pushing down, is what I'm getting. That's the third party. Because the third party is something that could get in the way of progress. And I feel like the third party is some emotional things that you're pushing down. Again, some of y'all could have definitely just recently got married, or you're married, because you see they're holding this contract and it looks like they're in a cathedral where there's someone who is standing over a ceremony or something like that. If you look at his facial expression, he doesn't look very happy, does he? So it's like there's something, this even could be a counselor or a mediator, you know, because you see how he's standing over them like he has a position of hierarchy where he's clearly speaking on a topic. So for some of you all, this could also be a message that you may need to get some type of counseling or something. And I feel like counseling will help you realize, yeah, you keep getting this 10 of Swords, help you realize that you deal with the same type of people, same people, different bodies, is what I'm getting. Your current person could be the same way, but it just seems like, you know, you may not realize this or don't want to recognize it. And I say that because, look, again, he's pouting. He doesn't want to see it, but you're seeing this in reverse. And then you got the Sun card. The opposite of the Sun is the Moon. The Moon talks about things hidden, things unknown, things we don't have clarity about. But the Sun card is the most positive card in the whole entire deck of tarot. It also resonates with the energy of Leo. And I'm going to say again, you got this little baby here. Somebody could be pregnant, or also someone could have lost the pregnancy, because you do have this in reverse. Okay? Which means that that baby will be in reverse. You know, so yeah. This could also be the reason why you're the 4 of Swords. Somebody is reflecting or kind of sad or going through some type of healing in regards to that as well. Okay, and I'm also hearing if there could have been a loss of pregnancy, somebody is suppressing these emotions, but they need to deal with it. Bottom of the deck, yeah, 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands, the brightest card of victory, success, attainment, achievement. Leo, Sag, Aries energy in reverse. You may feel like you're not very successful when it comes to love. You just keep moving forward, because he's moving towards the future, moving towards situations that are the same energy. And just as I said that, look at that. Your candle just went out. And then you have Wands, that's fire, and your candle just went out. So some of you all may be feeling like it's time for you to just put out the flame of the same cycle, reoccurring cycles, okay? Let's get a clarifier for, yeah, okay, the fire going out, I'm hearing right now, that's the end of this cycle of constantly going through the same song and dance, okay? You got these people dancing now here. Same song and dance with the same type of people who have the same type of energy. Again, same energy, different bodies is what I'm getting. Let's get a clarifier for the King of Cups. Yeah, some cycle is ending when it comes to that. Because like I said, yep, look at that. What's up under here? King of Pentacles in reverse. Any king or queen in reverse is negative because this person has been dethroned. They feel like they have been knocked off their pedestal. You know, lost a title. Something with finances could be affected also because remember, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. With the King of Cups and then the Two of Swords in reverse, look at her. She's already blindfolded, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Blindfolded, not seeing the truth of the situation, but very guarded and protected. And that gives me, again, that same vibe as that Four of Cups. I always tell you guys, sword up, yes, sword down, no. So that's what I'm saying for, there's possibly at least 2 relationships in your past that you didn't really learn the lessons from. And that's why you keep having reoccurring situations. I keep getting that. I don't want to sound redundant, but you keep getting reoccurring situations. There's possibly 2 relationships, right, that you were meant to learn certain lessons from, and you didn't see it for what it was. Again, you can't see his eyes here, and in her, you can't see her eyes. Yeah, it's 2 relationships that you were meant to learn lessons from, and you didn't, so you keep attracting the same type of energy. Again, not necessarily a bad thing, because I feel like now a lot of y'all are getting ready to learn it. You have the Justice card in reverse. The opposite of justice is injustice. So again, I feel like you didn't learn a lesson for some of you all, because sword up is yes, sword down is no. Again, major arcana for Libra. Yeah, a lot of, look at that. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. So something could happen in Libra season also. Let's get a clarifier for the Four of Swords for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I feel like this energy is all over the place. Look at that. But slowly but surely you're getting to understand something. This is you. You have Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the whole entire deck of tarot. But when it comes to his destination, it's coming to with something of value because Pentacles hold value. Keep in mind, you have 2 cards here on the table where their eyes are blindfolded, or you know you can't see the eyes there. But if you look here, his face shield is open, so you can see. So that's why I said a lot of you all, it may have taken a while, but you did some meditating, you did some reflecting, because this is definitely a card of reflection. And now you're realizing, okay, it took me a little while to see it, but I see it now because his face shield is up. You see it now. That's why I said I feel like the beginning of reading was like, damn, this is heavy, but what you went through was heavy. Emotionally, it was definitely heavy, but you see it for what it is now. And so now moving forward, you see the value and you see the truth in situations, and you have a hold on it because he's holding this. You have a hold on the situation. You got control over the situation. You got control of yourself now. Not to say you didn't 100% before, but I feel like emotionally you suppressed a lot of things. But now it took a little while, but now a lot of you all are seeing things for what it truly is what I'm getting there for sure. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.